Two of the country's largest doctor groups, with more than 300,000 physician members, have issued new guidelines for treating musculoskeletal pain that accounts for 65 million healthcare visits a year. Dr. Bob Arnott is here to explain exactly what that means. Doctor, good morning to you.
Good morning, Julie. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. So tell me, why are these new guidelines such a big change in how we treat pain?
You know, it's one of these sea changes that comes along maybe every century. We have forever just taken a pill. We popped a pill if we have pain. And now the slogan to think of is think topical first. That is, think of putting a pain medication on the pain instead of taking a pill. And the reason is the pills can have a high side effect ratio. That is, the simple ibuprofen is an example, 15,500 deaths a year according to the CDC. Acetaminophen, 450 deaths a year. And the topicals are safe. So it's a fantastic balance of safety first with efficacy. Now, why do they do this? The reason is that they're, of course, incredibly concerned about the whole opioid crisis. And what they did is they looked at dozens and dozens of studies, and they found out that if, let's say you or I go to the emergency room out there in Las Vegas, normal risk, we'd have a 6% chance of continuing to take an opioid. You say we banged a knee or had an injury. If a person's at high risk, there's a 27% chance they continue to take that opioid. So by using a topical, it's a great way of getting around the risk at all of taking opioids. And the other interesting thing is these researchers found it's the most effective choice. It's the most effective of all of these medications.
You know, that was my next question. Just how effective are topical therapies when it comes to treating pain? And can you give us any examples?
So, great question. 200 clinical studies were looked at by McMaster University, and their conclusion was topical NSAIDs were rated the most effective for pain reduction, physical function, treatment satisfaction, and symptom relief. So, as an example, one you've probably seen in the drugstore when you go in there, that is Salonpas Patch Large. It's in a green box and FDA approved. I actually use this for a grueling 7-hour, 32-mile race over boiling open oceans out in Hawaii. And I put them on both of my knees and on my back, and they lasted all the way across and provided really fantastic relief. You know, what's so interesting, Julie, is that I'm a huge admirer of researchers out in the Far East. They have studied topical pain formulations for 2,000 years. The particular company that makes Salonpas is a 170-plus-year-old Japanese pharmaceutical company. So they have a fantastic experience with this, and they make really great products that deliver terrific pain relief.
Well, so exactly what kind of injuries would you suggest using a topical pain reliever for?
So it's a great question, and that is the specific guidance from this new set of guidelines is that the topical NSAID pain relievers are the best choice in treating acute musculoskeletal pain that's non-low back. Now, this includes muscle strains, sprains, soft tissue injuries. And while not evaluated in this study, but in many others, it does work well for arthritis, especially if it's close to the skin, like a kneecap, where mine hurt all the time. So the wear and tear arthritis, it can work as well. And this, again, is the recommended treatment with menthol. Works even better, and of course, it gives it that lovely aroma.
Ah, super. So where can we go for more information?
It's a wonderful website. I go there all the time. It's salonpas.us, not .com like we might usually put in, but salonpas.us.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Doctor. We really appreciate your time.
And Julie, I hope you all recover out there and lots of tourists start to come back. I understand the shows are back on the Strip, or some of them, and I wish you all the best out there and a safe winter.
Thank you so much. You the same. All right, rethink how you manage your pain and alleviate it topically. For more information, head to the website on your screen. Salonpas is a proud sponsor of Las Vegas Morning Blend.